Welcome. Hello, hello, Soul Support members. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'm very excited. We're going to do a healing in the sanctuary tonight, and it is on divine communication. And I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm going to do the healing so that you can replicate it on your own at home. Of course, you know, I always try to post the videos so that you can go back and redo the meditations if you want. But on this one, since it's me doing the healing, I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm doing it. It's really simple. And then you can do it on your own. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and get started by, I'm going to set the energy with a prayer tonight. As we cleanse and heal the temple of the soul, may it be with the blessing of divinity, that it shine its countenance upon us and bring us peace in body, mind, and spirit. Amen. All right. Well, what tonight's healing is cleaning out that line of communication that you have straight to Supreme Being Divinity. And the way that we do this visually, so that you have something that you can visualize, is just drawing a simple line of energy from your crown chakra up to a gold sun above your head. And that's all the symbolism you need really to do the healing. Now, I had a brainstorm before I got on tonight, because every once in a while I have one of those. And what I'm going to do is not just clean out the communication line to your crown. I'm going to go through and clean out the communication line to each of your chakras to Supreme Being. So and what that means is that you can be in communication in all chakras with Supreme Being. So that's the healing tonight, and I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. Let me just make sure. All right. All right. I am grounding you. And now creating that line, that connection between you and divinity. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff coming off already. I'm just going to call it debris. A lot of brown stuff that's just gathered on that, like a lot of cinnamon brown energy coming off. And a lot of that is invalidation. And what I mean when I say that is when you get disillusioned or disappointed in divinity, and you get really invalidated, like you're not being heard. And when I just said that, part of the healing was clearing the energy so that you can hear the angels. That's what I was just told. Right now, the connection I'm working, by the way, is in your crown. I'm starting with your crown chakra. Ooh, this is good. It's clearing out the energy that makes you wobble on your path, that makes you question your navigation and where you're going. And I mean that figuratively on your path. Ooh, this is good. It's cleaning out programming. Like all the people that try to tell you to do things that they think are a really good idea that really have nothing to do with you being on your spiritual path. And that's a lot of white energy coming out of the crown chakra right now. There's some anger coming out, and this is, some of it's from this lifetime, but some of it's also from past lives where you have blasphemed Supreme Being, you know, held your hand up in your fist and you're not doing me right. So there's a lot of that coming out. The bulk of it is from previous lifetimes, but there is some anger from this lifetime. Oh, and this is kind of funny. All of the, what would you call that? All the times you got disciplined and told no as a child, that's coming out of your communication with Supreme Being. There's this really intense color coming out right now that is like, looks like kind of like a hot pink with some burgundy added to it. And that has to do with, again, disappointments in your communication with divinity. One of the things I'm looking at that's getting quieted during this healing is a lot of negative self-talk. That's calming down. And I can see these things that look like little tiny pearls or tiny, tiny little marbles coming out of the crown. And these are like pictures that are being cleaned out. And you're getting a healing on sympathy right now as part of this divine communication healing. I'm not quite clear what that is yet. Oh, I see. It's helping you clear where you've gone into sympathy with a lot of people. So in a way, it's helping you clear people out of your energetic body. There's some energy in there that you have about really having a tough time forgiving divinity for war lifetimes. And you're getting a healing on that right now. Okay, that's looking really good in the crown chakra right now. So I'm going to move on down to your sixth chakra and just create another line of energy from your sixth straight up to the gold sun, representing divinity. And remember, this isn't cleaning out the center of your head, it's cleaning out your communication with divinity so that you can hear answers when you go in to meditate or ask questions. Oh, this is great. The very first thing that's being addressed are beings that are attached to that line of energy that get between you and that communication with divinity. Excuse me. I'm hearing a communication about how many of your answers are right in the center of your head. That's where you're going to find them. A lot of dark energy coming out of your sixth chakra too as this healing goes on. I would say that the main energy being addressed in this sixth chakra is the energy of other beings and the programming and energy that has gotten into that divine communication space. It's mostly about beings in this chakra, which kind of, it's a great example of that sixth chakra is really like your command control center. And when you have a lot of beings there, it really is just an example of other entities wanting that information and trying to get in there and get what you have. So don't, like if you're overwhelmed with beings in your head, you haven't done anything wrong. It's more a symbol of that you have a lot of information and wisdom and other beings are looking for it. Okay, good. I'm going to go on to the fifth chakra, which is your throat chakra. We're going to move on to that because that line is clean now and vibrating at gold to the sixth chakra. And by the way, that is the point of the healing, is to bring these lines of energy up to the vibration of gold. All right, I'm working on the fifth chakra now. And there's an awful lot of dark green coming out. And it looks like a lot of competition. And it may not necessarily be you competing, but there's a lot of competition that's come into your throat chakra. And it's very muddy. So I'm grounding that right now. It's really interesting to look at this clairvoyantly and look at the energy of a lot of our communications right now, because of what's going on in the world, are very kind of coarse, and like the energy of our communications is kind of harsh right now, is what I'm seeing. So you're getting a nice healing to that energy that comes into your communication space. Oh, part of the healing is getting a forgiveness healing in this fifth chakra right now. Oh, that's funny. Mom's energy. Everyone's mom's energy is in this chakra. So I'm going to say hello to that, show you where that is so you can clear that. And you're getting a nice healing on your freedom in your fifth chakra right now. There's the energy of like hopelessness coming out of the fifth chakra. I'm actually surprised at how much hopelessness is coming out, but I'll tell you the good news, because we always want good news. What's being replaced, or what it is being replaced with, is peace, which kind of surprises me, but that's a really nice replacement energy. Nice. Okay, that was good. So that fifth chakra was finished with a nice peaceful healing. And we're going to move on to the heart chakra now and create that gold line of energy to divinity. And I have to tell you first how much noise is in this. Like there's so much talking going on in the heart chakra. There's just a lot of chatter going on in there as that line is being grounded. There's also some dark, like low level energy that's being worked on and being cleared out of the heart chakra, like kind of thick, oily black energy. And It looks to me like it's the residue of beings. There's also so many people in your communication space with divinity in the heart chakra. There are many, many, many people in there. Many, many people. And I'm going to start showing you where all these people are so they can be released. So what happens when people get stuck in your heart chakra is they start, if you can't kick them out, they start becoming senior to your communication with Supreme Being. And it makes it harder for you to hear your answers and hear the truth. Getting a nice healing to your self-love space. And again, in this particular chakra, there's a lot of disappointment coming out in that divine communication space. This is where the energy from your past, where you have felt let down by Supreme Being, divinity, this is the chakra that affects. I can see that this healing in the heart chakra is helping to create more clarity for you in kind of knowing who you are or understanding who you are. This chakra is being filled up with affinity. And I'm going to move on to your third chakra, which is in your solar plexus. I'm creating that line of energy. Oh, this is good. The very first energy that's getting cleared is stop energy, because your third chakra is where you have your willpower, and it's your energy distribution chakra. So it really determines how much energy you get to run in your body. There's a lot of effort coming out. And this is the chakra that, or let me restate that. What I see coming into this chakra is ease. and also a softening of the energy in there. What I see in the third chakra is like the energy is very like keyed up, like tight. And so this healing is actually relaxing that third chakra. And of course, the third chakra is your gateway to the astral. So I'm going to make sure that connection is clear to the astral. There's a lot of competition coming out of this chakra, conflict and competition. There's a really beautiful orange energy coming in right now. All right, I'm going to go down to the second chakra now. Your second chakra is, houses your emotional information, and you're getting a lot of communication right now about your emotions. In this particular chakra, there's also another wave of invalidation coming out of the emotions. What's wonderful is that the energy that's being replaced, like immediately, is fun, like a playful vibration. And again, in the line of communication, there's an awful lot of people telling you what you can and can't do, what you should and shouldn't do. And that energy is all coming off, all of that competition. A lot of energy like exhaustion, being kind of over everything, being spent like emotionally over what's going on. Those energies are coming out. The other thing that I see is it's bringing your second chakra into present time. And it looks to me like the chakras were in past time, not really like that your body wasn't quite in present time, that you weren't saying hello to where your physical body is right now. And you're getting that hello right now. Yeah, I would say happiness is the energy that's coming into the second chakra. That's great. I'm going to move on to the first chakra now, your survival chakra at the base of your spine. Got a few beings in there that have to come out. Now, this is the chakra where I see a lot of karma from past lives in that divine communication space. And that's crunchy. It's crunchy energy. It's brown, and it's starting to come out right now. There's a nice healing going on to your grounding cord right now. And confusion about your spiritual path is coming out. And what's coming in is grace. I noticed that once that first chakra line went to gold, it brought like a warmth into your body. It just changed the energy. It's really interesting to watch. There's some unconscious energy coming out of that first chakra. That's a solid white energy. Good. As that chakra gets the healing, I can see everything starting to balance and get into alignment. I'm just going to take a step back now and look and see how everything is and check the balance. Oh my God, I just got the most beautiful communication for you. I asked if there was a communication, and the communication was, you are holy. You are a holy divine being. Wow. All right. Going to gather up your energy. Calling back all of your own divinity. A lot of it's coming from past lives. All right, you're being filled in right now. I heard with peace, love, and joy. It doesn't get any better than that. That is wonderful. And if you want, you can create a gold sun above your head, fill yourself in. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come on out of trance. May it be with the blessing of divinity that this divine communication healing be complete tonight. Amen. Yay! Good job. I just had a couple of announcements. If you were with me last night, I talked about a class that I'm going to be holding in January called the Calendar Class. I used to do it every year. I haven't done it in about 1 or 2 years, but it's a great class. I take the first half hour and we collect up our energy from 2020. We clean out our karma and all the junky junk, get ourselves into present time. And then we take an hour to set the energy for 2021 by coloring a calendar. And the calendar is one that I've made and used year after year after year. So I'll provide the calendar. Because this is a Zoom class that we're going to be doing, you'll be in your own home. You'll have to provide your own crayons this year. I'm sorry. But that way you can use your own glitter, crayons, pens, whatever you want to do. And I'll go ahead and walk everybody through the steps of setting the energy for 2021. It's a great class. I hope you can make it. It's December 5th. I keep saying December 5th. It's January 5th. Excuse me. I say that because that's my niece's birthday and she just had it. So that's coming up on January 5th, and that will be a night class from 7 to 8:30. And then we have a Seek and You Will Find tomorrow night. You can text me or excuse me, in the chat, write your questions to me. So I'll take a look at as many questions as I can get to in the half hour, and then I give everybody a healing on whatever the questions are. So it's not only just getting a healing on the question you asked, but you might get a great healing out of somebody else's question too. So that is tomorrow night. That's open to anyone. Please register if you want to join me for that and get some more healings. And then Monday night, I've got a prosperity healing. And that's another one for you guys here in the sanctuary. So that will be another soul support healing. And then if I can get my computer system working when I'm visiting my mother for the holidays, I was planning on doing a New Year's Eve blessing. So if I do that, I'll be sending that out so that you'll get the link and you can attend that. So I have those things coming up, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night in Seek and You Will Find. And got my eyes on you. Have a wonderful night tonight. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.